Hello everyone, my name is EFFENDI and my name is D1D0251 and 132. And right now I will be presentation about my city. Of course, my city is Mataram City. And first of all, I would like to thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us knowledge and some healthy and some life. And then, and I would like to thank you to my lecturer, Lalu Jaswadi Putra SPD MPD, because my lecturer is the inspiration of many students in class English class, because he always did kind of some stuff in English class, like speaking and listening, of course, and how to be brave and confident on uh, on on us recording. And then, of course, thank you very much to to my lecturer. And now I will be presentation, of course, about my city. And the next slide, I will like to tell you about my city. Okay. And the number one topic is about introduction Mataram City. Mataram City is the capital of West Nusa Tenggara Province, Indonesia, located on the island of Lombok. It serves as the administrative, economic, educational, and cultural center of province. The city covers approximately 61.30 square kilometer and is home to diverse population consisting of Sasak, Balinese, Japanese, Chinese. And the Mataram city located on the island Lombok. As the center of government and economy, the city holds strategic importance and a rich history spanning from the kingdom era to become a modern urban destination Eastern Indonesia. Okay, right now I will tell you about history and culture in Mataram City. History Mataram City, as said at the beginning, the name Mataram is often associated with Sanskrit from the word mata meaning mother and aram meaning entertainment, or it's been as an offering to Mother Earth. And there are historic elements of the kingdom. The name Mataram also refers to the Mataram Sultanate, a large Islamic kingdom on the island Java that's existed from the late 16th century. In its this integration in 1756. The cultural matter is so many, but I'll choose seven subject. Number one is the Altan Ampana. Number two, expertise of the Altan and multiculturals. Number two is entertainment parade, and number three is Carbilla Peer Craft Center, as well as gold and local martial art. Number four is Abianto Botofu. Number five, famous place. Number six, typical food. Number seven, language we speak in Mataram City. And the first subject I will tell you about Kota Tua Ampanan. Kota Tua Ampanan, a historic area in Mataram City, West Nusa Tenggara, which was once the main part of the trading center of Lombok Island, a meeting point for various ethics at this area showcased building with dance and Chinese colonial architecture, and is the one of the 43 heritage city in Indonesia. There is also the attraction of Mata Ampanan Old Town. One of them is the colonial architecture, a town old Art Deco style building that lend the Ampanan Bridge to the boom beach area Ampanan Beach. And also there is a popular spot including Ampanan Old Harbor, Hu Antian Temple, and enjoying afternoon atmosphere at Ampanan Beach. And number two, I will be present of entertainment parade in Mataram City. As most likely, of course, I'll choose the Ogo-Ogo Carnival because there's a popular in Mataram. Of course, too is popular in the Bali in Java too. But in Mataram is something special in Mataram, the Ogogo culture. Ogogo culture has an annual Hindu event celebrating Nyepi along Jalan Pejangi. This parade features hundreds of Ogogo created by local village and serve as a cultural tourist attraction. In its final performance in March 226, Saka New Year 1948. This parade stra- feature 105 creative giant statues Ogogo made by various families throughout Mataram City. A group move is along Jalan Pejangi until they ended up in the Mayurapa Cultural Heritage Area. Okay, the third subject is Scarborough Pier Craft Center. And also I will explain about my place too because I live in Scarborough and then I am absolutely know about my village and of course I will presentation about my village too. In Scarborough, there is many history, but I have to do one story because this is the most important and the most unique and the most special village in Scarborough. And then, okay, next to the subject, the history of Scarborough as a pearling center. It's roots in the expertise of the resident as gold and silver expertise of its resident as gold and silver is given for hundreds of years. Scarborough fame was not created instantly, but rather through a long evolution that brought together local tradition with the glory of Lombok marine cultivation. From some data, native people say the role of religious figures. Local people believe that the Scarborough settlement was founded by a second or great cleric centuries ago. The tomb of the blessed figure is located in the Padang Rek area. And so there is many craftsmen or cleric from Scarborough, and he has craft so many appear like earring and then many of stuff is craft by one man. Okay, That's it for subject Scabella. I will be next to the next subject. And the next subject, I will tell you about the famous place in Mataram City. And the number one is Lombok Epicentrum Mall. Lombok Epicentrum Mall was the biggest and the most modern shopping center in Mataram, Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara, opened in 2050. This four-story mall has become a prime destination for local and tourists, likely for shopping, dining, and entertainment. LAM is known as the biggest mall in NTB or Nusa Tenggara West Nusa Tenggara, and has many shopping and entertainment store. One of it is like fun center, and then there are also at some Nike store and Nike and iBox store, and then Samsung store and eFalcon store or Google store. Okay, that is for famous place. Okay, right now I will tell you typical food, and the most typical food there is one only is satay remiga. Is satay from remiga. Satay remiga is one of the traditional culinary, especially of Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara. This satay is widely sold in the remiga area of Mataram, and it's a distinctive dish and originates from there. Of course, it will feel incomplete to visit Lombok Island without tasting this famous local culinary. Many people, whether from Lombok or other part of Indonesia or even from abroad, enjoy this dish. This satay has a savory and spicy flavor with only a slight hint of sweetness. This satay uses beef that is a marinade with spicy seasoning and various spices, making the dish rich in flavor. The seasoning consists of beef, bird eye, chilies, shallots, garlic, shrimp paste, and cantaloupe, and other spices carefully mixed by skilled hand. Okay, the next subject I will tell you about language in Mataram City. Okay, the language in Mataram City, it has on a Sasak regional language. The language used by the people of Mataram is Sasak. For example, Beja Laim, where are you going? Saya Ranme. What's your name? Bilay kami. Where are you from? Rame kabar. How are you? Ani Arwan. Come on, hurry up. Okay, the special one is language in Ampanan. It also is special because we know uh, Ampanan in Ampanan and Arab is between that. You know what? The language is special. We also know is, for example, di mana rumahmu? Era in Ampanan no is meja bait, meja bait, and meja bait me. And the for example in English, where are you home? Where is home? And that's for that. And for that, we know the culture in Mataram has many culture in Mataram. None of that is language, typical food, and otherized. Okay, there is a last part on my presentation, and I would like to say thank you to my lecturer, of course, Sir Lalu Jaswadi Putra SPD MPD. And so I'll never forget. I would like to thank you to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given us knowledge about all of my knowledge. And then first of all, and I will make some kind of some teaching for myself about speaking, and then more of stuff English. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and then thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.